Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise, glory, honor goes to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving us this truth. Double honor to all the elders teaching on the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth and sincerity to you all. Say shalom. Brother Khan from the set of the Lions of Judah, just around here in Chicago, to you I say shalom. Shabbat shalom to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered abroad, coming at y'all with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the title of this video is going to be titled, if Satan can't get through you, he's going to go through your woman. All right. And all you sisters that's tuning in watching this video, if you are a real sister in this truth, you're going to agree to some of the things that I'm about to bring out. All right. So like I said, the title of this video is going to be titled, if Satan can't get through you, he's going to go through your woman. And it is what it is, because this is the same trick that the devil, the spiritual demon Satan, used on Adam in the Garden of Eden, all right, using his woman against him, all right, talking to his woman and causing her to go off, which caused him to go off, all right. This is the same thing that's being pumped here in Babylon, all right. But you 2/3 niggas is too blind to understand that everything that you do is to please a woman, all right. Everything that you ever did here in this country, in this current world that we live in, is to please a woman, not Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. So this is the book of First Peter chapter 5, verse 8, and it reads, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour, man. All right. So if you're allowing your flesh to prosper over you, all right, by pleasing a woman instead of pleasing the Most High, in these last days, you're going to be destroyed, man. You're not going to make it to the kingdom. You're going to be destroyed right here, man, right along with everybody else, all right, because we are living in the last days, and now is not the time to just trying to be fresh, wear the best clothes, rock the best jewelry, driving the best cars to please a woman, man. All right, and like I said, man, Jake is not doing all this just to please another man. He's doing that to please another woman. And how do you think Yahweh Shem Yahushua feel about that? All right, you pleasing the woman, but you're not pleasing him. You're not pleasing the Father, man. See, and this is how Satan get off, man. He used these women to say words that to make assumptions, or to make you feel less of a man, or to try to take away your masculinity by saying words like that's gay, or you all you do is read that Bible, and you know you always doing this and you always doing that, you never pleasing me. That's how Satan work, man. All right, that's how the devil work, and he's going to use your woman or a woman that you probably talking to do that. All right, so you have to be vigilant, you have to be sober-minded, because Satan is out here deceiving people. And let's show you he deceived the woman. All right. And this message is for the 12 tribes of Israel, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 13. And it reads, and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. All right. So the serpent beguiled the woman. All right. The serpent, the spiritual demon Satan, all right, he beguiled the woman. And that's what caused the man to go off. All right. So this is common sense, man. This is, like I said, it is what it is. And then we are under curses, man, because we didn't keep God's commandments. So the Most High is pouring out the curses, man. Let's get one of the curses. All right. Because this is the reason why the so-called black man and the so-called black woman doesn't get along, because guess what? They're not keeping the commandments, man. All right. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. And it reads, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness, all right, and tenderness. And really that goes into like how these women, right now, how they are on the loose, all right, they are on the prowl. They never at home. They always sitting their foot on the ground for delicateness, because they moving around a lot. They going from place to place, man. They never could stay still. All right, because our women never used to roam around like that. They always was at home. But look at the sisters now. They never at home. They never taking care of the house, man. All right, so that's what that means. Let's read that again. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground, which means like moving around a lot, going to place for delicateness. All right, because you know how women, they love to go shopping, so they walking. You have to walk to the to the beauty supply, or to the where you gonna get your garments and your clothes and stuff like that. All right, that's what that's really talking about. It's a delicateness and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil towards her husband. All right, towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. All right, so that's what you have right now with our people, man. All right, because guess what? You got these curses that's on us. And this is the reason why there's no order in the house. And that's why I titled this video that if Satan, if he can't get through you, he's going to go through your rib. All right, your wife, your woman. Okay. So now we're going to drop that and go to the book of Sirach, chapter 42. So, like it, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 42, verse 11, and it reads, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter. All right, so as a father, you must keep a sure watch over your daughter. All right, so she won't grow up and be all in the streets, man. All right, you have to teach order to your daughter, man. It say, least she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude, man. All right, so this is the reason why you must keep your wife or your daughter at home. All right, there's no need for them to be roaming the streets at 10, 15 at night, man. You don't see the other nations women doing that. All right, so this is a cess portal for Satan to jump off on your rib or your daughter. All right, so you want to keep them at home. All right, you don't want to have them out late at night. The other nations, all right, you don't see the Chinese woman doing that. You don't see the white woman doing that, out at 1 o'clock getting drunk. You don't see that among the other nations, man. All right, but you see that among our women. And this is the reason why Jake is going to do any and everything to please a wicked woman, man. All right, he tried to spit a little game to her. Don't even care if she got a husband. You know, you want to buy her a drink. You don't even care if she got a husband or anything. Like, our men are wicked, and this is the reason why they dying up, because the Most High, he's remembering their transgressions. All right, they're not trying to repent, trying to get right, or come into this truth. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 26, verse 10, and it reads, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. All right, all right. So you don't want that to happen, man. You don't want that to happen. Like I say, it's going on now, because guess what? There's no structure in the household, because nobody is raising the kids right. And a lot of kids are going to perish, all right, in these last days, because their parents. All right. All right, so this is the book of 1 Esdras, chapter 4, verse 26. And it reads, yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become servants for their sakes. Verse 27, many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. All right, so you see that? So when Jake, he riding in his Benz, all right, with 26s, he got a couple of chains on his neck, he got the best clothes. Who do you think he's trying to please? He's doing that for a woman, man. All right, if our people, or if our men would take that energy and put it towards this truth, and please Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we'll be all right, man. But guess what? It goes back to slavery, man. All right? Because the men are slaves for women. All right? They are slaves for these women, man. All right? They are slaves just to have sex with them. All right? So that's the reason why our men perish. And that goes back to this scripture. I'm going to close out because I got to get ready for camp. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, verse 8. I'm going to read it again. And it reads, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. So I hope this video is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, if Satan can't get through you, he's going to go through your woman. All right, and you men have to stand up and be men. All right, for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, because we are living in the last days. And you don't want to die or perish here because of the wickedness of a woman that you're dealing with, man. All right? Because it's the kingdom over everything, man. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. So with that, I say shalom. Shabbat shalom to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered abroad.